Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Oh my God, you made it in. Holy sh! Wow. You haven't been in since we did our podcast. I'm just waiting for more people to show up. I don't know about it being Love Day, but well, you currently don't live nowhere near me, so I can't. Because you're a bitch. Just saying. I can anyway. Hold on a minute, Chris. I gotta do something with you while you're in here. Right? Hey, Rosie, how are you, sweetheart? Right. Hey, Rosie, how are you, sweetheart? All right, I get it. Hold on, I gotta get back out of here. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Maisie, you made it. Hello, love. It's good to see you in. I haven't seen you in here. Oh, this is probably the first time I've seen you in my life. All right. So, I know I normally don't, really have much to say about other content creators, especially in the true crime world. Well, I don't know how many of you have watched DonB's last video, which was, I think, last night. So I have some answers to some questions that he asks since he won't talk to me. It's okay, though. I got his number, too. But it's okay, like I said. But I was, it drove me nuts, honestly, listening to the video last night. They're barking because Bailey's at your mom's. And the video really kind of irked me so bad that I actually have to do a commentary on it. And I never do this. This is something, if you guys know me well enough, you know that this is something I never, ever, ever, ever do. Not online anyway, because that's not the type of person I am. I'm not going to bash him by no means. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep spreading the lies like you spread them. Do what you want to do. I don't care. Just be you. But we're gonna listen to his video and maybe shed some light on things that he's asking or wondering or just that type of person. Eva, no ma'am. Yeah, I know you haven't, sweetheart. Me and you have our little thing about him. So, but I did put it in fast forward, so you're not going to hear his voice normally. Dan, stop being loud. Go out there barking at Bailey. They are not going to hush until she goes in the house. Yeah, well, he's got his whole all his people wondering what this big news is that he's got to tell, but he hasn't said it yet. So I'm waiting to see what that's going to be about. But we're going to listen to some of the things he has to say and see what we think. I want to get past his beginning. It would be nice if I turned it up too.
Really concerned.
Oh shit.
But at the same time, I'm really frustrated. And at the same time, I'm really confused. There's a Wells case right there, don't it? Someone has me look into a body in Carroll County, Virginia that was discovered at the range between 4 and 7 years old. After doing some research on it, I discovered that they came in with the time of death around 2017, so it's not summer. But
okay, so we all knew about that. We all knew about the issue of that 4 to 7 year old human remains they found in Virginia. We already knew about this. We already knew it was debunked about being summer. We already knew that it was there way before summer went missing, so it could not be summer. But after he researched it, he found this out, which was 2 months ago.
Yeah. The article, I did discover something really neat, and that information was that, because they were talking about missing people, how many missing people there are, and how many go missing every year. It's an astronomical number. But I did find out that most agencies consider a case cold after 1 year. Not all of them, but most of them. And with Summer Wells case, it's going on 2 years. So.
And that is right. Statistically, within the first year, if they are not the kid is not found or have any kind of evidence on anything, that usually it will go cold. Or until new information pops up, and then they reopen it. But usually within the first year, it goes cold. But with so much media attention as Summer Wells case has brought, there's no way they can put it in the cold files. They could not put it there. We would not allow it. So
now, TBI and Hawkins County keep saying that Summer Wells case is not cold. And we are on the other end going, well, you could have fooled us.
I agree there.
So let's think about this, guys.
I really agree there.
I mean, 2 years, no arrest. Everyone's still a suspect. But it's not cold. No offense to you blondes out there, but I'm more confused than a blonde in a round ring trying to find the corner.
That was so, I just got that. That was so messed up. He said no, nothing against the blondes out there. He's like, but I feel like I'm a blonde in a round room trying to find the corner. Yeah. Wow. Maddie, go in the house, honey. Sorry, my niece is outside, so my dogs are going nuts. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Oh, shit. Maddie, get back up there by the house.
You what?
Maddie, get up there by the house now.
Eva.
She was following T-Bone. Eva, get away from the door. Now, you little cracker. Maddie, monkey. Dan, shut up, please. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry, I should have muted that, but I didn't. My niece was coming down towards my dogs, and my dogs don't know her, and she don't like barking.
My critter.
But anyway, I'm back. Okay, let's listen to some more.
Did they get that changed Summer's status from an endangered alert to a full-blown amber alert?
It's always been An Amber Alert.
They are in fear of her life being taken, or her life.
It's always been an Amber Alert. I mean, it wasn't endangered in the beginning, but after so long, they changed it to an Amber Alert because they have to keep it out there that she's endangered, because maybe that way somebody will come up with some information. I don't know.
That's what Amber Alert is. Severe danger or life threatening. The Senate approved the $540 a month Health Act. They're finally handing out. Severe danger or life threatening danger. Okay, this. How about wait, sweet tea, guys?
Oh yeah, he lets everybody knows what he's drinking because he was drunk one time on his live, or somebody else's. Allegedly.
Well, we don't really know anything. This whole thing coming out of Kansas College South is just really confusing the crap out of everybody. I mean, we're getting information that, Candace probably wasn't home and Summer really went missing. So we all don't believe the story now of Summer going missing in the house. None of us really believe that anymore. So what did happen?
Okay, so who are you saying when you say none of us believe that she went missing from the house? Who is everybody? Who is none of y'all? You and your people? Because I personally believe that she was, I don't know necessarily if she was in the house and walked outside and was grabbed, or if they were in the house waiting for her to come down and grab, which I don't think, I'm pretty sure she would have made some kind of noise in the house. So they more than likely were waiting on the backside. Came up from the dog trail, went to the back door where they wouldn't be seen. And when she came out to go to her swing, they grabbed her. That could possibility be a big possibility. We don't know. Yeah, that red truck. And I think there was an Uber driver in the area too.
Only the police have a good idea. Maybe they don't even have a good idea. So listen to this, guys. Listen to I've got some questions here, and I really want you to take some time to think about this, because I have. So I had another video there too. Okay, so we know from talking to the people that know the Wells, I think Ferguson said that they got another status hearing.
Okay, and there's one you listen to. People that know the Wells. She knows them because of from Facebook. She's never met them in person. So I wouldn't necessarily say she knows the Wells. But I wouldn't listen to what she says. But yes, they do have a hearing for the boys coming up in March, I think it was. I mean, May. I believe. I'm not sure.
Sometime between April and May. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And I know CPS's ultimate goal is to reunify the family.
And that's what needs to be happened.
There's a liability here.
Got to give them a chance. You've got to.
If there's a reunify the family, if there's liability here, can you reunify the family?
What's the liability?
Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If they have given them 2 years, okay? If they've given them 2 years to do this, and they are willing to make the reunification happen.
I wish these dogs would shut up.
What's going on here? I know CPS. I mean, what's going on here for CPS to actually even consider putting those kids back in that house under Don and Candace's watch?
Exactly. So, obviously, if they are willing to reunify them boys with their parents, then obviously there is nothing that they have against them. That would be the only way them kids can be reunified, is if they are not in any danger whatsoever with their parents. Now, I know, like, before the boys actually got placed in this foster home, in the beginning, they were not allowed to be around Don. And I think that's because Don, with Don being there, that's when all the drama was really happening. Like, it was all clustering over Don until Don went to jail. And if you realized it, it was only maybe a month or two after Dawn went into jail that Candace was out and about, like on YouTube and wherever else she was. After that few months, she went dark and we did not hear or see from her online until right before or right after Dawn got out. So that tells me that it was all about Dawn, the reason why the boys might have been took. Now, with Dawn going to jail, that gave him a chance to clean him and sober himself up. So as long as he can maintain that sobriety, there is that possibility the kids can be reunified with their parents.
Is there something that we don't know?
Yeah, obviously. There's no charges being brought up on them.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars?
There you go. He said it perfect. Was everything thrown out of proportion with Dawn and Candace? What do you guys think? Do you think everything was thrown out of proportion with the parents? Just put a 1 in the chat. I can't see how many people are in here. My StreamYard isn't working.
Or is CPS really just making light of the situation and possibly putting those kids back in harm's way? What do y'all think?
So he just said, what could CPS possibly be putting them back in harm's way? They could. Sometimes CPS doesn't really do their job the way it's supposed to be. And sometimes they overdo it. So you never know. Oh, I'm not saying it couldn't. I've always said the guilty knowledge that they hold is because it's somebody they know, but don't realize that it was that person that did it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they just don't have nothing to do with anymore since this happened. You're fine, honey. But it could have been one of those people that they do not talk to no more. So they don't have the knowledge of it. They didn't, they don't talk to them. So they don't know. That's the guilty knowledge I've always thought. But hello, Nana. Exactly, Amy Love. Exactly. And if there's really nothing that they can do, or there's no charges that they're going to press, then there is no reason for them kids not to be with their parents. That's just my opinion. Like, I mean, they have literally, even though there's millions of people out here that will say that they were neglectful, they were abused, hold on, Maisie, and all this other stuff, but literally, unless you were in that house at that point in time, you don't know what they do and what they don't do. And you know what? Honestly, people bitch about them eating just pizza. We don't know if that's just what they ate, but that's probably a good proportion, maybe a lunch wise. I mean, what kid doesn't want to eat pizza all the time? Hell, I'm an adult and I'd eat pizza 365 days a year. 24/7. I don't know if I necessarily wake up and eat it for breakfast anymore, But lunch and dinner, I love pizza. Like, as long as it's a good New York style pizza. But anyway, back to this. I digress a little bit back.
I'm confused on that one because, I mean, with what we've seen over the last 2 years, I'm just going to say 2 years, guys, it's close enough. They're still, I mean, they're still giving Don and Candace a chance to get them back. So, are we missing something here? Or is CPS really not thinking about this thing to the fullest extent of, what could happen if them kids do go back? You know what I mean?
Oh boy. Now that was a question he really didn't want to ask. I got to listen to that again. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen to this question very, very closely. We're we're kind of going over the things he's saying, honey.
Something here, or is CPS really not thinking about this thing to the fullest extent of, what could happen if them kids do go back? You know what I mean? I mean, I know the whole point of CPS is reunification, but to what extent? What extent? And the other thing too is when those kids were taken, guys, when they were taken,
Oh,
whenever they were
I
taken out of
missed
the
it.
hospital, whether it was, like, is CPS really just making light of the situation and possibly putting those kids back in harm's way?
Yeah, we'll pass this one.
I'm confused on that one because
you're confused on a lot of things, buddy. Just saying.
I'm just going to say 2 years, guys. It's close enough. They're still, I mean, they're still giving Don and Candace a chance to get back. So, are we missing something here? Or
there you go. That's the big question. Are we missing something? Is he missing something there? So they're willing to give Don and Candace some more time. Well, for one, they gotta, not gotta, but give Don that chance since he was locked up for 9 months, 8 or something like that. So, you got to give the man a chance to do what he's got to do in order to be able to. Maybe the child support wasn't completely paid up, and that's why they told him they couldn't see or talk to the boys because they didn't get that child paid. But it is paid now. Maybe that's what court was about. Or maybe it was about Don coming on the platforms and going against the gag order. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what CPS has. Obviously, they don't have very much if they are trying to reunify the children. See comments. I can't really see comments. Yes, I agree with you, Amy Lou. I do agree with you. They had a roof over their head. They had electric. They had food. I mean, great. It wasn't the best living conditions. Hell, I remember living in a tent for like 6 months. Maybe longer than that. I don't know. If we used to live in a tent a lot when I was little. If that's what it was about, I hope so too. I really do, because I'm pretty pissed off about that. Yeah. Well, you got to remember Don was locked up for a good portion of that, so they got to give him time, to get out, readjust, and then they'll start. They'll start within 30 days of him out. They probably already started that. So, and as long as they give them clean urine, and they might not even do urine, they may do the hair follicle, which can go back years. Can tell them how long they've been doing it and when the last time they done it. They could do anything. They could do the swab. I would think the swab and the hair would be the most reliable, but I'm pretty sure DCS does it the cheapest way and goes with the urine. Oh yeah, me too. Oh, they do hair? See, they could tell right off bat when the last time they done anything was.
You seem to just really not think about this thing to the fullest extent of, what could happen if them kids do go back. You know what I mean? I know the whole point of CPS is reunification, but to what extent? What extent? And the other thing too is when those kids were taken, guys, when they were taken, well, whatever they were taken out of that home for, whether it was, Don and Candace failing the drug test, whatever it was. I mean, we didn't know that they were taken out of the house, but for whatever the reason was, why wasn't there any criminal charges at that time placed on them and them being put in jail? So,
good question. Normally, when a kid is taken out of the home, especially for if they take them out of the home 6 weeks after Summer went missing, right? So it could either be because of the drugs, it could be because of the living conditions at that point in time. But you guys got to think the living conditions have upgraded since the boys have been gone. So, with that being said, that could be one thing that they're good on. They, they're drug testing. If it comes back clean, or since they do hair follicle, if it comes back to they haven't done it since Don's been out. You know what I'm saying? I think they would go as far as October. I don't think they would look really past that. Well, they might with Candace, but Candace has been sick too, and she's on medication, so they would have to really go for certain areas. And that is very possible with a drug test. They have this drug test that's called a panel, which checks you for multiple different drugs. I know a lot of probation offices do it like that. You're right, Blank. You're right. You are very right, love. All we saw, because a lot of the things we saw were the stuff that the church brought from donations and the food that they brought over. And then you got to remember that Candace, right before Summer went missing, wanted to move back to Arkansas or Wisconsin, one of the two. But Don talked her out of it, and he came back. So they decided to, I guess, work it out. But her stuff was still packed up in boxes. So it was a disarray for a lot of different reasons. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
If they tested positive for drugs, if they done a drug.
I remember you saying I won't forget the light checks.
Son of a cracker. Every time I turn it back on, it wants to go to a commercial.
If they tested positive for drugs, if they done a drug test, they tested positive for some hardcore drugs or drugs, period, then that right there, that information right there would fall on the responsibility of Hawkins County Sheriff's Department to press criminal charges on Don and Candace for child endangerment, child neglect, something of that nature. You know what I mean? A lot of people were saying that Don tested positive for, the C word or something like that. Whatever, if they tested positive for drugs at all,
C word.
those kids were under their watch, those boys, in my opinion, that would be child endangerment. You know what I mean? Which is an arrestable offense.
Well, then I should have spent my whole damn child's life in jail because I smoked pot every day of her life.
To arrest on Candace from the get-go, from the time those boys were taken by CPS for whatever reason they had.
Like, I remember one time when she was like 10, the little cracker found my stash and took it to my dad. And he asked me if I was missing anything. And I was like, no. I was like, not that I know of. And then I thought about it. So I went running in the bedroom. I was like, oh, I was like, why are you going through my crap? He's like, your daughter brought it to me. I was like, that little shit. Oh, okay. That's why I'm stopping it. And I'm kind of telling you what he's saying in a way, Maze. Oh, you really got to rub it in now, don't you, Nana? Well, just in case you guys weren't in here in the beginning, I just do want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. And I figured this would be something fun to do and to, just take a break because I never do anything like this. And I don't like being mean about them and I don't like bashing them, but I do like making fun of them. But it's all in fun. I don't do it angrily. I don't do it because I don't know. I do it just because I guess he annoys me. That's funny. Just to sniff your mom's Tupperware. uh, yeah, my daughter thought she was going to be in good. One, she got in trouble for me for going in my bedroom and taking my crap. And then she got in trouble because she was tattling because she thought she was going to get her way. A little spoiled. But I'll tell you one thing, with me doing that, she does not do it. She will not touch it. She does not like any type of smoke. She's scared of her own shadow. So I know she's not out there doing any type of drugs, but she doesn't really hang out with people. And her boyfriend still lives in Michigan. So I'm safe for now. I have a little, I call her a hobbit because she just stays inside all the time. All right, y'all, we ain't got much more of this.
Of this whole case of a missing innocent little girl with her whole life ahead of her that was possibly cut short. Think about that. Maybe if you guys had arrested DonB for neglect or something, maybe they would have taken this whole situation a little bit more seriously, don't you think? So this is what I want to do, guys. I want you to let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department not pressing charges on DonB from the get-go when the boys got taken for whatever reason.
Okay, so even though the boys got took, Hawkins County can't press charges on them unless CPS gives them the okay on some reason. CPS, obviously, I don't think the boys were taken because of neglect. I don't think the boys were taken because of abuse. I'm not saying that it had to do with YouTubers, but I'm sure it didn't help the situation none. I just believe they've gotten too many phone calls and they just had to do something. Not to mention, for every child they take out of and put into a foster care program, they get money for. So I've seen a lot of, I burnt myself. I've seen a lot of CPS cases like that. They take the children for nothing. And the ones they take for no reason, it's harder to get back. The ones that they take for reasons, they don't, they give their kids back to them. Like, hold up. No, they don't need their kids. What are you doing? But then the ones that, really want something to do with their kids and really want their kids back and stuff, it's hard as hell to get them back. You got to jump through all kinds of hoops. No, Maisie does not need no drugs. Trust me. Maisie is fine.
I'm sure they could come up with something. I mean, those boys were not pulled out of the house for shit giggles. CPS just doesn't do that. Okay. I do have a feeling if Ronnie Lawson and the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department had arrested DonB for whatever it was that those kids were removed from home for, they probably would have taken this whole damn thing seriously. It just seems like.
Hold up. She's lucky she doesn't live near me because she couldn't lose interest in it. I smoke way too much.
Every time, other than the DUI, every time they do something wrong, they basically get fussed at and slapped on the wrist. I mean, we just seen it the other day. Judge fussed at him for 2 hours, slapped him on the wrist, and here we are. How come there cannot be an arrest of Don and Candace? How come there wasn't no arrest of Don and Candace when the boys got taken?
Because there was nothing to arrest them for. You're missing the whole point. There's nothing there. Nothing. You can't arrest somebody for nothing.
Some stricter shit should have went down.
And I'm telling you, with them putting him in jail on the DUI charge, if there was anything to occur, they had him already in jail. That he probably would have never got out. If they had any other charges to press on him, they're not going to let him out just to rearrest him. They've already got him there. That would be like a flight risk. They would not allow him to leave. They would have pressed them charges. They would have brought him right back down in front of the magistrate and gave him the rest of them charges, if there was any other charges. So that just shows you that there is no charges. That I'm not saying that everybody has the wrong idea or opinion about Don, but you have to think that if there was anything to charge them with, they would have been charged already. They are not going to hold charges, especially against children, for 2 years almost. And really, if we look at it, if you were thinking on the boys, that would be 6 weeks later. So you still got, what, 4 months and 5 months and a couple weeks? Then it will be two years for the boys been gone. So you got to think about it. They're not going to hold charges for children, against children. That is in the now. I'm not talking about the stuff from Utah, because I just think that they're not going to do nothing about that in Utah. I really don't, because they could have released him from Hawkins County and sent him up to Utah, and they didn't do that. So that just shows that they may not do nothing about Utah.
Beginning of this investigation, and maybe it wouldn't be a joke to a lot of people at this point. And all the clowns in Big Street coming out wouldn't happen. I don't know. It seems like, just to me, the whole investigation seems like a big, what do you want me to do about it? That's what it seems like to me, just a big, what do you want me to do about it? Well, these kids are taken out of home for a reason. Find out what reason. Find out if there's an arrestable offense for it, and you arrest their asses and hold them accountable. And then maybe they would have acted right from the get-go. So let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you next video.
All right, so it's over. So my thoughts on that last little bit. He said find something against them and arrest him for it. Like, that proves right there, it doesn't matter what they get arrested for. They just want them arrested. You cannot arrest somebody for nothing. There has to be a charge. Oh, Lord. When will some people learn? When will some people understand? Exactly. I've always asked, why is he on their nuts so bad? Like, he has a hard on for them. He really does. For them to go to jail, he has a hard on for them. And I don't understand it. Like, did you know Don and Candace back in the day or something? Like, I mean, you said you grew up down there in Hawkins County, Sullivan County. You know of the whole area. Hello. You're good. You're good, Shug. Be nice, Maisie. Be nice. I mean, I wasn't doing this to bash the man. I wasn't. I listened to it last night after it was posted, and I just had my own questions to it. I'm not doing this to like hurt him. I'm not doing this to be mean to him. I mean, I didn't say anything wrong. I just think he keeps asking, what is he missing? Well, obviously, we are missing everything to do with Summer's case because there is nothing that we all know that to be truthful. We don't even know if what the law enforcement told the public was truthful. They could just be telling you shit just to get you off their damn backs. To stop aggravating them about pressing charges on somebody. Because you got to think, in the beginning, there were so many calls to CPS, so many calls to Hawkins County, so many calls to TBI. Like, on a daily basis, I bet you they received at least 200 phone calls, if not including emails or posts on their community pages or Facebook pages. You know, it was ridiculous there for a while. No, he's just a hater. Was that him? Who was what? Who? What are you talking about? Was that him? Listening to him. Now you're confusing me, love. Why are you not turning blue? No, it says you're a moderator. Yeah, we were just listening to DonB, if that's what you're asking. Okay. Yeah, we were listening to him. And but like I said, I wasn't doing it to be hateful. I wasn't being mean towards him. I wasn't saying anything that I would say naturally off the internet because I'm not hateful to people on the internet. I don't want people to think that I'm a hateful person. And I'm not. I really don't even talk about anybody off the internet. Just my feelings. Oh, you decided to grace us with your presence, my love. Why, thank you. We've been waiting all day for you to grace us. Are you off work finally? What would be a good day, y'all, to do the next podcast on my channel? Because I think we're going to try it every week, once a week. I'm not going to say it's going to be the same day every week, but because I think we did it last week on Sunday, so I don't know. We might leave it on Sundays. We had a good little crowd in. But do you guys think we should do it on Sunday or should we do it on a different day? Sunday? All right. So do you want to leave it still? Should we still do it around the same time, about 1 o'clock? 1, 2 o'clock? Hello, George. Welcome in. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, y'all, do you guys remember somebody named Brenda Gomez in a Facebook group on about summer? Amy, do you know anybody named Brenda? That'd be the best person to ask. I think the name was Brenda Gomez. Yeah, Gomez. Okay, great. I would love for you to be there. Okay, well, she said that she watched Summer frequently. Let's see if I can take, I don't know how to do it on this phone. And I don't know, something. All right. Because the group was Summer Wells, Magnifying Glass, Tennessee's Missing Updates and Discussions. Cracking Cases put it out. There was a post in there. I don't know. I'm trying to get all the. I think I froze my phone up. Wednesday or Friday, what? These dogs don't shut up. Don't mind me. I'm trying to screenshot every one of these pages so I can read it back to y'all. It's kind of hard when it's a video. So how is everybody's Valentine's going? What are you guys doing for Valentine's? Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's about that for me too, Maze. I think I got them all. Brenda Gomez. Remember that name, Amy. If y'all belong to any Summers groups, look for that name and search that name in the members list and see if you guys can find this. One, two, three. All right. Okay. Took the boys out for some me time. Uh-oh. Trouble's not always fun. Some lady that wrote a letter in the one of the Facebook groups, summer Facebook groups. Here, I'm gonna read it. I'm pretty sure I got all the pieces to it. Oh. Or if you'd rather me just send it to you, Nana, I could do that too. It's not me. Okay. Wait, I think I'm in the wrong one. I am. I don't know why they would do that. All right, so 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. All right, so it's from somebody named Brenda Gomez. And the name of the group, which I'm pretty sure there's plenty of them like this, Summer Wells, Tennessee, missing updates and discussions. So it says, I took Summer on outings to the park, etc. Such an outgoing personality and full of life and love. I've taken her out about 4 times. The last 2 times she cried and begged to stay with me. Candace asked me to watch her the day she went missing, but I couldn't. I had a doctor's appointment. I am blaming myself. I haven't been sleeping. By the way, I have brought Summer clothes, shoes, and 2 toys for Christmas. the nice shoes that you saw in the coffin picture is the one I bought. What coffin picture? What the hell? Are the ones I bought her. To my knowledge, she only put her in those shoes when we went on vacation and a few other times when I picked her up, she had shoes that were made for like a 12-year-old. Candace tried to mention what she liked during the interview, but missed a lot of things like she likes Barbies, unicorns, Lion King toys, and Grow toys. But the Lion King toys were her favorite. She cried when they cut her hair. Her mom said because it was art. Um, she loved fries, corn, etc. She loved fruit. She did have some developmental delays, but was pretty average. Sometimes I asked what she ate for the day for breakfast and lunch, and she would say chips and candy. And I realized some kids are picky or don't eat many of their meals, so didn't think much at the time. She was anemic once that I know of. Um, okay, so you can be anemic one day and not anemic the next, because I've been anemic my whole life. All right, so let's go back. But I do know her mom said she had not been to the doctor since her 3-year checkup and they needed to get those things done for school, but they hadn't. Now that I have time, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. What are they barking at? Damn, dog. Somebody's sitting over there by the store. Put clothes on, please. That motherfucker, he's out there by the building over there. How do you know? Okay, I'm sorry. 3-year checkup, and they needed to get those things done for school, but they hadn't. Now that I have time to actually think about things, I greatly suspect she may have been abused, and they would find out at her well check because you have to have a well check for school, and I think I'm missing something. Oh, and they qualified. Oh, wait. Qualified, but she refused to put her in Head Start, which would not cost them anything. They would just need their vaccines and well check records for physical. Some things just don't make sense. I can't stop going over things in my head and blaming myself. Another fishy thing is that I offered to take the boys out to the movies and she declined and has not wanted company at home, which I guess is understandable, but they let their friend take the boys to putt putt. There is something up with Don and him. I can't put my finger on it, but please trust me. And so they said, so let me ask this question. What has happened to this woman since she played the key role in Summer's life in those weeks and days leading up to the terrible day when Summer went missing? Could this be the beginning of the misinformation that has taken little Summer's case so far off track? Or is this person telling the truth? I'm guessing they didn't get all the screenshots either because or they're not in order. I don't know, but um what are your thoughts on that, guys? What do you think about that? I've never read this before. And what picture of a coffin with shoes on it? Can somebody explain that to me? All right, love. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. But what do you guys think? Do you think this lady could be telling the truth? Could this been the start of all the misinformation that has been put out there? I know you call BS, but I'm even this after this live is over, if anybody catches it on the replay, please comment. I want to know what your thoughts are on this. Could this letter be some truth to it? Could there be some false to it? And whatever happened to this Brenda Gomez? I know I belong to a few different Summerwell's Facebook groups. There's way too many to belong to all of them. I think I found the group, y'all. I didn't belong to it, so. No, somebody out there when I pulled the floor over by the windows, I got inside the old store over there. By the time I set my clothes on and got over there, they was gone. He was pulling off when I was coming out. What thing? I haven't sent anything. What are you talking about? The ownership thing? No, I have not sent it again.
Look. 358.
Yeah. Jason Truth was asking something about JSB, saying I didn't send anything. I'm live. I can't send anything. Yeah, I've been live since 4 o'clock. Yeah. I didn't know. I've never seen that picture. Never seen a picture of this with any shoes on it. God, some people just have like no morals. Hmm. Oh, okay. But still, who would want to take a picture like that? I saw that a wooden coffin, like they used to post gunfighters in. I saw that. That's why I said I just don't understand who would want to take a picture like that. I'm checking my other summer group, see if this lady's in there. But I really don't even go into them anymore. I get so mad when I go into them, so I just don't go in them. Ah, Brenda Gomez. I don't know if it's the same one. I'm not ignoring anybody. I was trying to look something up. The wooden coffin Tell Dee to get some clothes on, damn clothes on, Martha. He was already out the door by the time you said that. When they took pics while they visited that place, she was standing up in the wooden coffin. I know she got her shots for school. There's a lot of inconsistency. That word. Inconsistencies. I've never heard of her either. Oh, I love you, Nana. What the hell? I just read your screenshots. Yeah, I realized that. Hello, discovering the truth. Welcome in. Man, I'm hungry, y'all. Well, I don't know what to think about that. I don't really think too much about it, I guess, because I've never heard about her. But then again, excuse me, in the beginning of Summer's case, I didn't search a lot. I just kind of went with the flow. And I mean, I didn't believe a lot of what I heard. Never do that. I never believe what I hear. I always fact check shit. But I learned a lot from covering Summer's case. A lot. And I hope a lot of other creators learned a lot from Summer's case. Oh, I still can't get into my Instagram, y'all. I'm getting very mad about this. I'm going to see if I got all these letters. Okay. I got that one. Um, I got that one. I was missing one. Oops. No. One, two, three. I guess I did get them all. I agree with you there, Discover, and only believe half of what you hear. Yeah, no, you're right. Never believe anything you hear and only half of what you see. I said it backwards, sorry. But yeah, I agree with that there. Like Nano tell you, I believe everything has to be taken with a grain of salt. Cause you never know what's truth and what's not truth. Sorry, I was reading something on Nana's page. There were some good questions there. I didn't get to watch the video, but I read the first part of it. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go back and make sure I put DonB in the description and his link so that way I can't get copyrighted for using his sweet teed voice. But I think I'm gonna end this. I've been on for over an hour. I love your faces, and I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Valentine's Day. Hope you guys go out to eat, do good, have fun, get a couple drinks if you drink, get some lemonade if you don't. I'm gonna go find something to eat. I'm hungry. And be kind to people. Smile. It takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. And you never know what that smile could do for somebody's day. With that being said, if you catch us on the replay, good evening, good morning, and good night. I love your faces, and I'll talk to you later.